At the end of the 10th century, specifically in 980 AD, a child was born in the village of Afshana near Bukhara in present-day Uzbekistan. No one could have imagined that this child, named Al-Husayn ibn Abdullah ibn Sina, would later become one of the greatest scholars of medicine and philosophy in history. Ibn Sina grew up in a household that valued knowledge and learning. His father, who admired philosophical thought, introduced him early onto books on philosophy and mathematics. The young man entered the royal chamber with simple clothes but the confidence of a scholar and a careful diagnosis. The ruler recovered. There, Ibn Sina's star truly began to rise. He sought answers beyond their understanding and was never satisfied with superficial explanations. But even in prison, he did not stop writing and composing. He used to say, by the age of 16, he had begun studying medicine, and within 2 years, he was treating patients for free, curing illnesses that had defied other doctors. Physics, the West called him the father of modern medicine, naming him Avicenna. The United Nations commemorated him. His name remains alive to this day, and many universities and hospitals worldwide bear his name. Music, astronomy, chemistry, and even psychology. He influenced great philosophers like Thomas Aquinas and European physicians for many centuries. Ibn Sina was expelled from Bukhara and wandered from city to city. He lived as a fugitive, sometimes serving as a minister in a ruler's court, other times imprisoned in a dark dungeon. By the age of 10, he had memorized the entire Quran and was well versed in grammar, poetry, jurisprudence, and logic, but was passionate, hard-working, and a seeker of truth. Despite hardships, imprisonment, and exile, he never stopped learning and giving. This book remained the primary medical reference in Europe and the East for over 600 years. Ibn Sina began to outshine his teachers quickly, and some could no longer answer his questions. At 17, Ibn Sina was summoned to treat the ruler of Bukhara, No Ibn Mansur, who had baffled other physicians. As a reward, he was granted access to the palace's massive library, one of the richest libraries in the Islamic world at the time. But success was not always on his side. After the ruler's death, political turmoil ensued. Once, he was jailed due to false accusations, and many thought it was the end of Ibn Sina's legend. The mind cannot be imprisoned, even if the body is confined. Among his greatest works is the book The Canon of Medicine, a vast encyclopedia that compiled Greek, Indian, and Arabic medical knowledge, adding his own experiences. He also wrote on philosophy. There were no Nobel Prizes in his time, but he was globally honored. Ibn Sina died in 1037 AD at the age of 57, leaving behind more than 450 books on medicine, philosophy, and science. Ibn Sina was not just born a genius. This story proves that whoever believes in their mind and perseveres on their path can change the world.